Welcome to the Bay Collage Club in Herne Bay, Kent. I'm Alison Drewett, collage artist and founder of the Bay Collage Club. This week our collage prompt is Porto Tiles. To take part, you'll need a sharp pair of scissors, some PVA and a brush or a glue stick. You'll also need a piece of card or a board and a selection of painted papers. Porto is renowned for its tiles known as Azulejos, which were initially a practical and economical solution to prevent dampness. The tiles adorn both residential buildings, shops and magnificent cathedrals throughout the city. Beautifully decorated and glazed with tin, they've become a symbol of Portuguese culture. For this demonstration, I've chosen this beautiful hand-painted rose design across 6 tiles. I used this 2-inch square cutter to create the basic shape of the tiles to get me started. To create some definition between the tiles and some contrast, I'm going to stick them onto this dark painted paper first. I don't want my square tiles to look perfect, I'd like them to look old and rustic. To achieve this, I'm cutting some very small sections from the edges and I'm also cutting in the cracks. Once I'm happy with my tiles, I then cut around the outside, leaving just a very small dark border. I decide to start at the bottom of the design with the rose hips. I choose a piece of dark blue painted paper and look to see how I can make the paint marks and the textures work for me. I'm specifically trying to create a good contrast between the light and the dark blues. Where I'm not able to find exactly what I need on these painted papers, I use several pieces and layer them up, sticking the lighter pieces on top of the darker pieces to create light and shade. For the central rose flower, I'm cutting each petal individually and I'm working from the back of the rose into the centre. Rather than stick the petals onto the tiles, I'm sticking them to each other until I'm completely satisfied with the entire rose. As the rose sits across 4 tiles, I'm going to cut the rose into the separate sections before I stick them down. Whilst my rose is similar in shape and size, it's quite unique because of the textures and paint marks in my own papers. As I continue with the rest of the design with stems and thorns moving up to the top of the tiles, I do keep going back to the rose just to try to make it look more rose-like as I go along. I continue with the leaves and the stems, still looking for the patterns and the textures in the paper. This leaf creates a nice balance for the composition, so I'm going to stop here. If you're having a go at home, then please make sure you email your finished collage to us. We'd love to see your interpretation of this week's prompt. Our email is info@thebaycollageclub.co.uk. And if you do fancy joining us in person, then please check out the club's website for availability. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for regular collage demonstrations and prompts.